don't have enough spirit.
I much prefer this attack speed.
What about the radical DPS though of the other thing?
The single target is more reliable. Much more reliable.
Cool.
I don't have enough spirit.
No, then it goes this way, seeing as that leads back to where we were. Maybe that top exit?
Oh dear.
Enough spirit.
Yeah, I got a feeling that there's got to be a better one in here as well.
Right here.
Bingo.
Yellow. Dagger, for God's sake.
Well, I didn't even get a yellow, so.
That's a bit shit. 172 damage, level 54. Yeah, that's getting deed.
Look, more hidden footprints.
See what I mean about him being invisible on the sand?
Yeah.
This is one of the cultist lairs.
The ritual is disrupted.
There should be another ritual at a cellar to the east of here. Look, more hidden footprints.
We'll do this quest and stop, I think.
Okie dokie. Oh no. Yeah, that's just what we need, wasps with the fast attribute.
And reflects damage and knockback.
That ability is not yet recharged. Not enough spirit.
Holy shit.
I don't have enough spirit.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Not enough spirit.
Look, more hidden footprints. This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
Kill the prisoners!
There. That ought to dispel the Coven's magic. Let us go to the bridge.
Right, did you want to go to the Black Canyon Bridge, or did you want to stop
Tell
directly
me,
here?
what shall you do when Magda is dead?
I will see the
You
Lord
may
of
go to the Black
Hell,
Canyon
Belial and
Bridge.
Azmodan brought down and destroyed.
How curious. You must be the one I was
I
going
think if we get to
find
the
here.
outpost, or wherever it takes us after this, should be a waypoint, I think.
Treasure Goblin.
Oh, yellow.
Gosh darn it, I didn't find a yellow in this pile either.
All my yellows are always awful, though.
I don't
Oh, this
care. I want yellows.
Yeah, it's so bad. 65 strength, 22 physical resistance, regens a bit of life. Shit.
I think it is time for you to know my true tale.
Yeah, we don't care.
I am not from Chaldea.
Skip. A giant troll face, right at her.
End of episode?
Yeah.
Right, see you instantaneously on YouTube. Swoosh. Magic time, skip forward, go now. Hello, welcome back to Gaming with Dean. Varska, I'm at the correct waypoint, so
Right here.
we can go right here. I'm just gonna get the things out of my storage. Waypoint should be on the list for you as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I
it will
can
be.
go to it.
It'll be fine.
Cool. Right, now where's those things? Ring, ring, and headpiece. Okay, I can't equip any of them yet. Or a little bit outside of my range, but never mind. I do have to get some smashy done.
Bloody hell. That ring, equipping it, gave me 2,000 DPS.
What? By itself?
Yeah, by itself. This quiver gives me another 2,000 DPS.
What on earth is your DPS now?
Let me remove sharpshooter. That might be breaking it a little. Oh yeah, it's slightly different without sharpshooter. It's 8,800.
Yeah,
With
not
sharpshooter,
3,000. Unbelievable.
No, with sharpshooter, it was 21,000. That's just 100% crit on my next attack though, so that doesn't mean
Crazy.
shit.
Oh, I'm starting to get one-handers in the damage range of my rare one-handers. Interesting.
This is my current bow. Not actually that good compared to the rest of this level. I kind of had to get a cheap one.
There we are, click that there for all the viewers.
Needed more vitality, so I've got more tanky. I've got like 28,000 health now.
Is that a new potion type I see in my inventory? It is! 9,000 life. Alright. Now we're cooking with
I'm
charcoal.
using them ones. Runic, I've got the one after that. I've got two of them. That one.
I just wanted to say to people that during my brief absence for a day when it was far too hard to be at the computer, Varska went out and got 5 levels, so that's why it's a little bit higher level.
4 levels. I was 55.
He probably should have played the Torchlight 2 beta or started another character, but, you know, we can't stop him from doing things.
I was desperate. I really wanted to play.
But never mind, onwards we go.
Shit's still going to be hard to kill.
Oh, you're even starting over here without me.
Oh, 2 mobs.
It's too many.
Ah, oh, fuck. It'll take forever to fucking kill him. Ah! I'm still alive, I'm still water.
I must wait to use that ability.
Ooh, yellow. Let's have a look, see. Ah, intelligence lights. Find Cassim outpost, usually always to the top left.
Spoiler.
It's always to the top left.
So what are those? I mean, that's something that you've got when you
Yeah,
level
this
up
is
by
what I just
yourself,
unlocked.
so...
Do you remember that ball lightning I got?
Yeah.
It's like that, except it's life leeches.
I don't have enough spirit.
And ball lightning's actually bugged. It says it does 155% per attack. It doesn't, it does about 75. This actually does the 155%, so it's like a correct working ball lightning.
Alright, interesting. Anything else for the viewers at home that they haven't seen on you last time we were playing?
No, except I'm using this wing move, which is called Shadow Power, instead of the stealth one now, since since the last video they've actually nerfed stealth, so instead of lasting 3 seconds with no cooldown, it's now 1.5 seconds and a 3-second cooldown. So good luck trying to survive anything with that. And I see a resplendent chest on the other side, and they're jumping across.
That was pretty epic. See, in most of these games that would be considered impassable terrain and they wouldn't be able to just reach you like that, so that's kind of nice.
Also, I've changed my skill set a little. Instead of like stampeding things, I've got this. Caltrops, which is I've got with the root rune. So the first person that walks into it is rooted for 2 seconds.
I see.
But oh shit, when you...
Supposed to keep up the discussion about that change to that stealth move of yours. Do you think that was... You're dying.
It was because Demon Hunters was soloing Diablo without any effort whatsoever on Inferno.
So, it's a follow-up question, I would say. Do you think they went too far? Do you think it's just right?
I think it's just right.
Do you want to do Chamber of the Lost Idol or not bother?
No bother. Because you got to think about it, Barbarians, Demon Hunters, and Monks were all dying in 2 hits, which is intended with low gear. But Wizards were able to use Force Arm, which has also been nerfed. Now, it doesn't work on boss monsters and elites. And what Force Armor was nothing would ever do more than 35% of your maximum life. So you could tank Diablo and Inferno with 4k health. They pretty much removed it.
That really meant that Vitality was unnecessary for you. Because the more Vitality you had, the more you'd get hit for, really, with that.
Yeah. So they pretty much removed the rune.
Okay,
There is a splendid chest here.
That brings everyone up to date with what we're doing. Onwards with the show.
Yeah, Demon Hunters, I don't know. I think Demon Hunters actually have to get Vitality and physical resistance like everyone else now, so I've gone with Gloom instead, which gives us 65% reduction to damage while they've been on for 3 seconds, like the old stealth move. And it's been doing me quite well. I've been able to tank Belial's 30k hits in hell with it. Of course I had to be timing with it still. So. Oh yes, you'll see the fun that is Belial on Hell Terrace. He probably won't one-shot you, but he was one-shotting me.
I look forward to seeing this difficulty. It's neat.
It definitely gets harder. I can guarantee that. Even with these levels, my damage still doesn't feel like amazingly high, so that's good. Feel like I'm on to work for my kills. Because this level is pretty much like 56 to 59. So if you explored everywhere through all the difficulties, you'd be at my level at this point and it would still be a challenge.
Seems, sorry, kind of fumbled over my words there. It seems like they really thought about the difficulty then. Or at least the level range.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm using is spike traps. They cook for about 40k, I can just drop 3 at once.
Cool. So do they always deploy in that manner?
Yes, unless they're in like a tight corridor, they'll deploy in the same spot for triple explosion.
That's nice.
I can rune it so I can deploy 6, but I've got to deploy them all individually at 30 hatred each. So that becomes slightly expensive.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a good way some people have found how to solo Inferno. It's not with using cheesy tags, you're actually deploying 6 of them in a hallway and
Make
luring
things
them
run
down
over
it.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently you can like one-shot elites with it.
That sounds kind of
Yeah.
fair though, because you got to take the extra time and the precautions and do all the.
That, and you might only kill one of them.
Yeah.
Here you are, delivered unto me.
But yeah,
as
with
a
enough crit damage, you can
sacrifice.
solo them all.
No, he would
Yeah, that's
never
cool.
betray me. Strike him down.
Belial, the Lord of Lies, Magda. It matters not. You were dead the minute you killed Cain.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Terrible British accent.
Take back the chair, so we will. Watch ya.
Not enough spirit. Has Magda reached Alcarnes?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Open the gate.
How do they hear
I will
rumors?
put an end to Magda's
I suppose
evil.
maybe from their guards.
Cain, your death will be avenged.
Let's take a guesstimate that it's just going to be bottom right. And that one then.
Yeah, it's always bottom right. It's a very predictable landscape, this one. I've actually changed my traps now for the bat room because I just don't feel like I want hatred at the moment. So it should be a little better. Yeah, that feels much better.
That's what she said.
Oh, Shazam.
Not enough spirit.
Turn music on.
You may have escaped us at the...
Not enough spirit. I don't have enough spirit.
I had so much problem here on my own. I think I
Ah,
died about 4 times in this area here.
let's see if we can make that a little bit of a better record.
There were just like 4 elites that I just couldn't deal with. Just such horrible bonuses.
I don't have enough spirit.
We hope you enjoyed this playthrough part and watched it in 720p. Almost all of this page is interactable, linking to subscribe, the channel page, and the previous and next videos. Here are a few seconds to click to your destination.